Andre.
Ryan.
Great. I've given you a lot of shit over the years for not matching up colors and
You like this one,
vibes. Huh? Look at that. Perfect match.
I put on the Justin Simmons t-shirt, and I was like, well, I just have to wear my Breck Orange Crush Leatherman jacket. Goes perfectly.
It's so nice. It's real nice. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Thanks. My yellow weatherized Vans almost match as well.
Last night, I was robbed of a 3-0 night by the Nuggets bench. Jokic gets them out to a 10-point lead in the first quarter. He comes out for the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. They blow 8 out of the 10 points. My Nuggets first quarter -2.5 does not hit, but Jokic points, Jokic assists does hit. And then we also missed our SGP by one assist. How about this though, Dre? I go into my bet slip after to feel the pain, live in the pain.
Yeah, free betsies, huh?
Look at it. It never went through. It was never placed.
Oh, you love that. You love that. What a night.
Let's go.
For Yoke.
My term is catching on. Thank you, Chevy. Let's get Kronk on a Wednesday.
Yeah, let's. Really, though, Ryan, the win of all wins was your Buffs.
Oh, yeah.
Your Buffs, man.
Buffs. So I used one of my tried and true betting strategies that I feel should be used in any basketball game, but especially college basketball. If one team gets out to a big lead, you fade them. So Buffs go down 13-0, and then later 20-5. When they're down 20-5, Oregon has made 4 threes contested, and I'm just like, it doesn't work like this in college.
Not sustainable, the kids say.
Very unsustainable. Literally, the first bucket of the game is 3 feet behind the line at the end of the shot clock. They toss one in. And I'm just like, they can't keep this up. So I take the Buffs plus 750 with the full intention, because I'm a smart Buffs fan, taking the buyout as soon as the Buffs get within 4 or whatever.
Yeah, right. Plus 750 is absurd. You know Pac-12 basketball. This isn't your first road.
It's on the road. You don't win on the road. But I felt the vibes, Dre. Something about the vibes.
They got it done.
I decided to hang on all the way through, and wow. Despite some struggles with inbounding the basketball, which, is only something that you work on every day in practice.
Right.
They got the job done. They finish it off. Jabari Walker was awesome. Tristan Da Silva, a.k.a. TDS, as they call him.
TDS. Wow.
He was awesome. And then who else? And one other person was awesome. I'm kind of blanking. I blacked out.
Evan Batty?
No, Evan.
You first suggested and then retracted.
Keyshawn Bartholomew.
Keyshawn. Well done.
This team kind of goes as he goes. So if he's going to get hot, watch out.
I'm so excited for you, Ryan, because I go 1-1-1. Classic push on the over for the Kraken.
Mind the runs, baby.
And I, too, jumped in on the Rams, who we didn't talk about. They were down at the half against Nevada.
They're kind of getting smacked around.
They were. Won it big, though. Unfortunately, like all my plays last night, parlayed with Yannick Sinner.
He went down?
Yep, I stayed up to watch him. He went down. The match before him went late, making his game go even later.
What time did you go to bed?
1, because he got spanked so cleanly that it was just like 3 straight sets. Really disappointed.
He's probably gonna have to go to confessional.
He is. He has lots of lessons learned for the young Italians.
Lots of sins committed.
Yeah. And lots of sadness for your boy.
By the way, someone in the comments yesterday, which I appreciate when you guys share this type of info with us, because we're not always the smartest.
No.
Was singing the praises of that great Mavericks defense. The Dubs put 130 on them.
No drink.
Unfortunatamente, the Spurs put 134 on the Rockettes.
The Rockettes. Those damn Rockettes. And the value, that was Ryan's 30-1 lock of the week.
30-1 lock of the week, and it was so close. Also, JTA, he missed a free throw that would have given the Warriors a chance to hit 134, and I was so upset, but they never actually shot the ball again.
Juan Toscano, we hate you.
I'm having a big abbrev day.
We are, and I love that for us. We'll save it for the dilemma. Let's go pick Big Board first.
Okay.
I want your takes.
Yaya has literally, I would call him the Ryan and Andre whisperer.
Yeah.
He can read our minds now, and he was just like, I can feel that you guys are busy, so I made a draft board. Boom. He was right. We were busy.
Yeah.
That's why we started a little late even.
That's why
So
we started a little late. Lots going on at the DNVR. Stay tuned because endless things coming your way. Endless things we do, right, Ryan, on a daily basis. Goaties coming up. Goaties.
Literally, so come hang out for the Goaties. Like, if you don't come, you're going to wish you were here. That's how lit this is going to be on Saturday.
It's true.
No teams in action, so you've got nothing better to do.
None.
Come to the Cathedral. Watch our live show. There's going to be a lot of like fan involvement. That doesn't mean you have to come up here, but if you're interested, we're going to involve the people.
Could be your big moment.
I think it's going to be like a stroke of comedic genius. We'll have you laughing and basically like a stand-up show right here in the bar.
Yeah,
Goaties 2021.
I agree on the stroke part 100%. And because it's not an official award, I plan on mingling and asking people what their bet of the year was in Denver sports, Ryan.
Speaking of bet of the year.
Most will say Jokic MVP, which more news in that field as well, Ryan.
Our God. Before we get to the board.
What a great shirt, combining Andre the Giant, #1 in the Andre rankings. Everyone knows this.
#1.
With Nikola Jokic.
Yes. Shout out to Alec Gwynn.
Mix.
Okay. Here's what you need to know. Overnight, everything changed in the NBA MVP race. Everything changed.
Fragile boy's gonna fragile. That's all I'll say.
Is he hurt?
No, he just can't make threes all of a sudden. Yeah. Turns out unprecedented percentages weren't going to hold up.
Yeah, they're called unprecedented for a reason.
Color me shocked.
Anyways, for a while there, it was Steph and everyone else. Now, all of a sudden, it is a log jam at the top, Dre.
Let's not bury the lead. Joel Embiid.
One of the fragile boys.
Not one. The king. He guards. He's the
lead singer of the fragile boys.
He guards the kingdom with some. What are those you walk on with?
Crutches.
Crutches. Guards them with crutches. All I could think of was stampella, the name for them in Italian.
So here's what you need to know. Before tonight, Steph and everyone else, all of a sudden, overnight, while we were sleeping,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid moves to plus 300, tied with Giannis at plus 300. Steph drops to plus 350.
Insane.
And Nikola Jokic, the only other true candidate on this board, they're at plus 400. It's anyone's ballgame.
But mostly Nikola Jokic's.
I mean, they're going to wise up eventually, and they're going to see what the deal is.
I think they probably are coming around to what Adam was telling us privately, Adam Mares, stud from our DNVR Nuggets coverage, was saying recently was that if Jokic doesn't win it, the voters are really strongly ignoring or going against all these advanced stats.
They're basically saying advanced stats are a scam.
Right. And those nerd voters, they will not do that, Ryan. They will not.
They have to choose one thing or the other. You either believe in the advanced stats or you want Embiid.
No one wants Embiid. Also, he'll get hurt like tomorrow, so that's kind of a mute point.
Also, everyone tries to show me his stats, and I'm like, where are the assists? Well, he doesn't have those?
Where are they?
Where are they?
Right.
Jokic just matches him with points and rebounds every night, and then they just leave Embiid's assists off the graphic.
Insane.
Unbelievable.
They should replace it with free throws because that's what he's good at.
Yeah, he does.
Getting free throws.
Yeah.
Good job. Real skill there.
Jokic is getting better at that, which is dope.
Yes.
All right. So, anyways.
I'm sorry, Austin. That was a bad parlay, though.
Yeah, why would you go against
all Denver,
the
baby.
homies?
Gotta stay all Denver.
All right. Speaking of our Lord and Savior, Nikola Jokic, let's jump into the big board. I assume he makes an appearance. There he is, right at the top. How did I know?
Love that.
Maybe I'm the Yaya whisperer.
You guys are.
We're simpatico, as they say.
Yeah. You guys should get married.
On the board, Jokic over 26.5 at minus 105. Too low. Eric Gordon, nice. Over 5.5 rebounds. Did I tell you I got a DM yesterday?
No. No.
This is good.
This is a show history. This is a first as far as.
I'm not putting anyone on blast. I'm not putting anyone on
DMs.
blast because I didn't ask their permission to expose their DMs on the show.
To blast them.
But here was the DM. Hey man, trying to tell Andre's bets from today, but I have no clue who El Perro is.
El Perro won that one. That is a great DM. That's a great
top
message.
DM of the day.
That's
of the month.
Do people do that? They just go on the show, they fast forward to the big 3 graphics?
I don't know. I mean, if they want winners.
I do. At some point, I always explain El Perro for our first time listeners.
No, you don't. Anyways, back to the board. Jokic over 1.5 3-pointers made.
It's great.
It's good. Who?
They're playing the Nets. So
The Nets?
yeah, Brooklyn. DeAndre
Where Brooklyn at?
Jordan, potentially.
Okay, anyways. Denver at Brooklyn, under 221.5. Does Brooklyn have any players? Someone tell me this.
James Harden will probably be the featured attraction in this one, Ryan. Back-to-back.
The Nuggets aren't affected by back-to-backs.
For the Nuggets.
That's a myth.
LaMarcus Aldridge would be the big with
LaMarcus Aldridge is still in the league.
with De'Aaron Sharp. Those
That
would be their
Dayron.
Well, yeah.
How tall is he?
Fair enough. That's not say De'Aaron. 6'9", Ryan.
Okay,
6'9".
so he can't guard Jokic.
Hey yo.
Well, no one can.
What
are we talking about?
But is he enough for
Both
Jokic
teams played last night.
to just crank some threes? You know, that's why we looked this up, was for the 3-point player prop.
My
Right.
memory is getting so shot. Who did the Nuggets play last night?
The Pistons.
Oh, okay, so they had to go Detroit to Brooklyn. Not too bad.
That was a road game last night?
Yeah. You couldn't tell by the fact that there was no crowd noise?
No, I kept it muted. I don't want to talk about what I had on my
The
other
Pistons
screens.
need to run some better promotions to get people
They
into that
have
stadium.
to, man. They have to.
I said some
Maybe-
people just want to tune in for the winners, and Duncan said, "You are the winners." The nicest thing anyone said to me
Holy
today.
shit, Duncan. That's so nice.
Okay, so double back-to-back. First of all, back-to-backs don't affect Jokic in the first place, so we shouldn't really even
But
talk
the
about
Nuggets.
it. No. It could affect Brooklyn.
Could affect. Okay, so it could affect many except for Jokic.
The Hardy
We are
Boys, as
acknowledging
people are calling them.
the Hardy Boys. Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, back
He's
to
a
the
thick
board. Let's
boy.
try
He's
and
a
finish
thick boy.
this. Duncan's drunk.
My
More
guy.
like drunken Murray.
Love that.
Avs 60-minute money line. They are playing too. That's why it's a Kronk night. McKinnon over 1.5 points, plus 115. He's not pointing up as much as he was.
He'll get assists.
Yes.
He's creating everything around him.
I was so mad the other night when I had him to score and he passed up an empty netter to pass it to Landeskog, the mother. And it was offside anyway. I was like, you've got to be effing kidding me, Mac. Makar over 0.5. Power play points. Get out your stick in a little bit of tape. We're going to tape that one right up. And then first goal before 9:30 minutes, or 9.5 minutes, minus 135. Okay, I have the first pick today.
Do you?
You can't take the board away right when I'm about to pick.
I remember him by heart now.
Travis says Nuggets are 1-5 in back-to-backs this year.
StatMuse tells me, Travis, they're actually 1-6. So,
As I said, does not matter.
well, I mean, unless if we were betting money lines, it would. But I see no money lines on this bet board.
It's very true.
So
I'm not.
60. Thank you. Yes, there is a 60-minute line. Being exact is important.
All right. Are the Avs at home?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then that's the number 1 overall pick. Let's double check that.
Against the Boston Bruins.
Oh, that's a
Big one.
big one.
Yeah,
The
this guy
Avs
gets
are
it.
at home.
Yeah.
Going for 17 straight. They already have the longest
Unreal, Ryan.
streak by any team in the last decade.
We're going streaking.
We are going streaking. Give me Avi's 60-minute money line against the Boston Bruins as the number 1 overall pick.
Dang, that's a good one.
Yes, prime time.
Prime time on TNT.
I heard Charles Barkley leading the broadcast.
He's not. He's not. But we do have some TNT specials to go over, Ryan. So I know you're looking forward to that.
Wow. Blow up the whole place with TNT specials.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow. The comments. Everyone's on top of it in there. I better get on top of it. Second pick of our draft. First pick for me. I get back-to-back snake style. Give me Makar power play points. Love that value. It all goes through Cale's
It hit last time, right?
stick. It hit last time.
Because Drunken Murray said Makar in a slump. I think he's just in a goal-scoring slump.
Here's the other thing, Drunken Murray. They went from averaging 10 goals in every game they played to merely like 2-0 when Frankie's in. So that will hurt the stats some to
Who
some
is
extent.
the netminder tonight?
Darcy.
Okay.
Darcy. But Lars Ullmark for Boston, he's not their starter.
Isn't that the bass player for Metallica?
It could be. I know Yaya and I have enjoyed a little goat cheese spread, and the Lars Ullmark, that spreads really nicely. So that's another one. Back to the board, Yaya. I need to make my my second pick. You know how we do. Man, you know what? Jokic points. Give it to me. Boom.
Let's go. As you know, the Nuggets can't be affected by back-to-backs. They're immaculate in back-to-backs.
Well, I should look up Jokic's stats in back-to-backs, but I'm sure it's fine.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that gives me back-to-backers here.
Yep. Oh, I know.
All right, I want
That board closing in quick.
Denver at Brooklyn Munder.
Ooh. And to be clear, it's the under for the entire
under 221.
game. He's calling it the Munder because that's funsies.
Yeah. And then with my last pick, I got to just follow the vibes here.
Yeah.
And I feel like Air Gordon will be unaffected comparatively to his peers based on the back-to-back nature of this game, and he'll be skying through the air for some rebound. No, I'm taking that back. I could never bet on anyone else to get rebounds. Jokic gets them all.
Man, that's tough.
Give me...
Ugh. Well, jolly. Huh?
All right, my...
freebie.
No, I'll save that for later. Just give me McKinnon over 1.5 points. He's a beast.
Okay. Just because this is my... you know what? Let me be the Yoke guy. Give me Yoke over 1.5 threes. Let's do it.
Ooh, love that.
He's heating up,
reversal
heating
here.
up from 3.
He is.
So...
He had a bomb last night early in the game.
Yeah, he did. Great stuff.
Yeah, I think
such
he's
an amazing player.
That's his next evolution because he can only get better at so many things. His next evolution is Steph range threes.
Man, he starts taking deep threes. Holy shit.
What will anyone ever do?
I don't know. He really is something else.
Wow. I can't wait for this night. All right. James Harden's on a heater.
Well, he's the only professional basketball player on their team, Travis. So, you know.
James Harden's eating.
Oh, he's on an eater.
Oh, he's on an eater. That could be. That's great point, Travis.
That's totally what I'm going to call it when I break my diet for a weekend and just have
I went on an eater.
I was on a massive eater this weekend.
Actually, it's a phenomenal way to describe. I go on many eaters.
Yes.
Like per week, you could find me in my eater pocket.
I've been trying to like keep up with my diet lately.
Oh, sure.
But I can't diet on the road.
No.
As soon as you leave your home, first of all, calories only count for half. We already know this. But it's just impossible to like go to another city and be like, yeah, let me get the salad.
Look, you get shaken off your routine. We're not keeping the one shitty part of your routine from back home.
Exactly.
Plain and simple.
100%.
Plain and simple.
Let's go. Yaya down 15 lbs.
Oh,
You're
did not
units.
Right. I was like, hey, is something live going on right now that we need to intervene and help Yaya with? But
man, if
Yaya,
I can only
proud of you. Good for you.
If I can only shed pounds as fast as I can shed units. All right, where should everyone get in on this action if they're having a Kronk night?
People would be concerned I had a stomach worm if I could do that. DraftKings Sportsbook, double-fisted #1, baby.
Bang, bang.
In the world, bing bong, that term they love. They love that term.
They love that term at DraftKings Sportsbook.
TNT specials.
Shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook this week. They're giving you 56-1 odds in honor of Super Bowl 56. That will not be this week, but it'll be later. The road to Super Bowl 56. That's this week, and that's why you're getting 56-1 odds.
Wow.
And you got to bet $5 on any team to win this weekend in the NFL. If you get it right, you win. I believe $280 would be the calculations there. 5 times 56.
Right. For those who speak in dollars, if that's your thing.
Yeah.
You know?
We speak in units, so it could be any number of units depending on who it is.
That's right.
DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can also get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR at sign-up. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match each for $500. The deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Speaking in units is almost like we all have our own country and our own local currency. And we've managed to speak in a way that we can all understand each other.
True.
You know, yes.
Doesn't matter if you're speaking yen, Canadian dollars, euros,
Pesos.
pounds,
Yep.
pesos. We all have a unit.
That's right.
I saw a TikTok last night that was like this guy, and they lost a bet. These two friends lost a bet, and this guy was like, "Damn, man, that crushed me. That was like my 10-unit lock of the year. I'm down $20." And the guy was like, "What did you just say?" He's like, "What? Yeah, I put 10 units." He's like, "Dude, I put 10 units on that too. I just lost $1,000 because you told me it was your 10-unit lock of the year." He's like, "Are you unit shaming me right now?"
Holy shit, that's so good. That is my kind of content.
Dude, it was good content. Shout out to the creators of that content who get no credit on the show because I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, that's just.
But anyways, see, this is what I said because like people were upset on my behalf when PFT commenter didn't give me credit for the Vic Fangio super timeout. But I was like, I do that all the time. You don't have to like take a note in your phone every time you see something that's funny, just in case you might bring it up on a podcast later. So I forgive you, PFT commenter.
That's just how it is. Speaking of which, we have a girthy add-on to our next head coach bets. None for the Broncos, unfortunately. No. Where some are telling me I should, if they were placing the odds, they would pay KOC as a minus 1,000.
Yeah, that
minus 10,000, right?
That was an exaggeration that was meant to be kept in private. I'm assuming it wasn't my comment.
Why are you shedding light on something that I kept specifically ambiguous, dear Ryan?
I didn't want that attached to my name.
No, absolutely. If you were to handicap the Broncos head coaching situation,
KOC plus 250. Danny Quinney plus 255.
Okay, so
Nathaniel Hackett plus 400.
Damn it! I wish I'd love to sprinkle all three. That's why they won't, because it's down to 3. It's too easy to get the old sprinkle where you somehow guarantee.
If you want to bet on Lane Kiffin to go back to the Raiders, you can do that at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Holy that's amazing. Yeah, I just saw the Saints got added. Dennis Allen plus 150. You feel good about that?
Yeah, well, I have a tinfoil hat theory that Sean Payton's stepping away for a year. They're going to tank, get the number 1 overall pick, then he comes back. Dennis Allen, sacrificial lamb, gets to keep his job afterwards.
Many people say he's just going to go to the Cowboys.
DA?
Yeah. No. Peyton in a year.
Ugh, disgusting. You disgust me, Sean Payton.
Sean Payton, gross.
Did you hear Sean Payton saying like he regrets being a dick to the media all those years?
What?
I know. And then I was like, wow, give him credit. And Mace was like, yeah, give him credit. And Zach was like, he's trying to work in media now. He's just trying to,
yeah, exactly.
give everyone a little tug
right.
straighten them out.
That's effed up of you, Sean Payton. By the way, happy to announce, speaking of Sean Payton, kicked off a dynasty league because not responsive enough. That dynasty team opened back up. I'm getting my team back, baby. Let's go.
Wow. That's a big day for you.
Yeah.
I hate fantasy football.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. But the team was stolen from me, so I have to take it back.
Sports betting has rendered fantasy football useless.
It has. Vikings, do you have a leaning? Todd Bowles plus 300 as the shortest odds on fave.
I don't like anyone.
Boy, for them to go defense again, KOC plus 450 for them.
Stay away from KOC. That's our guy.
By the way, Dan Quinn dropped drastically in this list. He was plus 400 this morning, plus 900 on the Vikings odds, right?
Might be. They have Bears on there?
Bear down, Chicago Bears. They don't.
Damn.
Vegas, you love JH, Jimmy Harbaugh, plus 200.
No,
Who's got it
hate
better
it.
than us?
Hate it.
Bizacha guy, plus 300?
They're going to miss out on Harbaugh, go with their backup plan, Bisaccia.
Whoa.
Harbaugh's not going anywhere, bro. He wants the Mel Tucker contract, and then he'll say.
Well, he should be paid more than Mel Tucker.
I know.
There's no doubt about
That's what he's saying. He's looking at them being like, okay, well, if you guys aren't going to give me the Melly Tucky
it.
contract.
I know, you had to take a pay cut last year. What assholes.
I know.
And then he finally beats Ohio State, wins the Big Ten, something they hadn't done in 17 years.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
So, pay up,
Pay
Michigan.
up. Pay up. Wow, Bizacha. Oh, man, plus 300. I am putting money on that.
Wait, who's the third candidate? Oh, D'Amico Ryan.
Then it's D'Amico Ryans, Gerard Mayo, Josh McDaniels, Dable, Todd Bowles, Bieniemy, Peyton.
I would pay money to make Josh McDaniels go there.
God, yeah, full control. It's just not the answer.
Also, just his face.
Yeah,
It's not
your
the
face
answer.
sucks, McDaniels.
All right.
Dolphins, Vance Joseph, plus 200.
I cannot
shortest
believe
odds.
they're going to do that.
Are they for real?
That's what the buzz is.
To fire Flores to merely hire Vance Joseph. Insane.
Literally, I think Brian Flores had more wins last year than Vance Joseph had in both of his years in Denver.
Yeah,
combined.
of course. Also, if you look at the second half of the season, his team played way better than Vance Joseph's defense.
Would you say that? Would that translate to just Christian in
yeah,
English?
Yeah, sure.
Jokic MVP. We already talked about it a little bit earlier. But
Odds are moving, Christian.
I like it. It's just a little too late. Like I got it at plus 1,800 earlier. Now we're down to plus 400.
I know. Early adapter. 20% boost yesterday. Got in on the plus 500. Boosted it to plus 600, Ryan. So feel pretty good about myself.
Drunken Murray is living in the future right now, talking about Beijing.
Winter Olympics, Ryan.
Yes. They're doing those back-to-back this year.
Yeah, because we had the Summer Olympics in the summer.
Summer Olympics were highly irrelevant. I hope the Winter Olympics
Bro, how dare
can turn
you?
things around.
I had great Olympic bets every day on the sport. It was the summer of Italy. We rejoiced every day, Ryan. This guy's just forgotten. He just forgets the vibes.
We did
of the
make
summer.
a bunch of money off of the USA women's doubles beach volleyball team. I remember that.
Yeah.
They were legends.
Yeah, hit some good over-unders
All
on
right,
medal
let's see what
counts
the
as well.
DOD is. Oh, here are the big threes. Avs 60-minute money line. Denver at where Brooklyn at. Under 221.5. I think there's going to be some tired legs over there in Brooklyn. Mac over 1.5 points. I was trapped into that pick. I'm just going to make a parlay later that would replace that, but I don't want to put a parlay in my big three. That's too confusing.
Yeah, too confusing. Makar, power play points. All I need is one.
Tape up the stick.
Big matchup tonight, so it'll be fun. Jokic over 26.5, where Brooklyn at. He's going to torch him. Over 1.5 threes. Everyone's either a retired former player or semi-pro or James Harden, which is to say an overweight current player. So no one's going to want to guard Jokic out on the three, and he's just going to take those shots.
It's kind of weird how James Harden has fallen out of the public eye. No one really talks about him anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it because he plays the worst brand of basketball of all time?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad we caught on to that.
He is the opposite of entertaining.
Prepare to be mad if you watch the game tonight. There's no way to watch a game involving him.
That would make you
won't just make you just incensed that he's getting these foul calls.
He's not wrong. I've got a second device. He's got a dilemma. He doesn't know what the dilemma is. He's about to find out.
My dilemma is, what is the dilemma? Can the fellas build a perfect Kronk night parlay or parley, if you will? That's how they spell it in French.
I know. It must be a French term.
Parlay.
Parlay.
That was a French term with an English accent.
We can't. Don't get me going on the Cockney stuff. Can't do it today, Ryan. I just can't.
I apologize to our UK listeners for that.
Oh, deep sorrow and regret goes from us to you.
All right. First of all, I think both teams are winning. So money line parlay is in the cards. As pointed out by multiple people on this show today, Nuggets always win on the second night of a back-to-back. That's
Right.
false information.
Right.
That's a lie. Fake news, if you will.
Wait.
So
now I'm confused.
I don't care.
That's okay. So you're
So
admitting
the Nuggets
to the
struggle
bet
on
you
back-to-back.
are,
Yes. Nuggets struggle on back-to-backs.
Who
I
would've
don't
thunk,
care.
huh? There you go.
Plus,
And
it's a
then
double back-to-back, so it's void.
double back-to-back.
Why is the Avs not on the board? Oh, okay, never mind. I scrolled down too far.
Did they take them off the board like they did the Nuggets yesterday? That was amazing. Great
So,
moment of theater.
Just a straight-up money line parlay only gets you plus 173.
Yeah, it's not great. What about the Nuggets money line, the under, and then the 60-minute line from the Avs game, plus 509? Time to get Kronk.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, or bing bong, as they say in New York.
Yes.
I was gonna come up with a New York nickname, but nothing struck me.
A New York Knicks name.
The town that never sleeps. I don't know.
That's what they call it, yeah.
The big city.
But who's pointed out to me that all cities never sleep because they are in fact cities?
I don't know. It wasn't me.
It must have been the great
I can't
wise Eric Weedham. I think that
say
feels like
in
a
New York
Weedham.
you can literally get DoorDash at like 4 a.m.
Sure.
You can't do that here. So that I give them the nod for cities that don't sleep.
When it's not the only thing you can get delivered at 4.
All right. So we've got
I want to say on that.
Nuggets money line, the under, and Avs 60
minute.
That's plus 509,
It's
which
pretty
I like.
good. Pretty economical.
Um,
TNT specials, Ryan?
oh wait, hold on. I want to do a prop
please,
parlay.
yes,
Jokic
yes.
points. Gosh dang it. Let me just punch this in real quick.
Yeah, here we got to clear. I got the second device. He's got to clear. Just let him punch it through. What are we doing, Ryan? Sprinkle?
Full unit.
Full unit. You love.
I
to say
only
it.
bet
You love
full
to say-
units.
He does. He does.
It's
Now-
a thing. It's a thing I'm workshopping.
I was wondering a while back. Have you stuck to your slightly lower unit
No.
that allowed you to
Spread more.
spread more?
No, back to the originally sized unit.
Oh,
Got-
that's a shame.
Ordered a unit enlarger off
'Cause-
of Amazon.
For a while, Ryan was experimenting with, instead of having a unit, it worked out well. Where instead of having
Instead of putting 4 bets,
4 bets, you had 5 bets to work with of the
Yes.
same amount of what your old 4 units would have been.
Yes.
And this allowed for one of those 5 bets, the additional bet, to be a little silly and fun.
yes.
If you hit like 1 out of every 10 of those fun, silly bets, you're actually going to do okay.
Here's the problem.
You get lost in the
Francis
sauce.
Ngannou made me a millionaire. So now everything is just a full unit.
I
spread.
know. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. You're getting yourself in trouble there.
I am getting myself in trouble. All right, we're going Jokic points parlayed with. What is it going to be? Oh my God, so many goal scorer options. I don't want that. Jokic points parlayed with Mikko Rantanen over 1.5 points.
Wow, very interesting.
Or do we go Makar power play point?
You should just take the TNT special boost, Nico to record 2+ points at plus 210.
Okay. See, this is why I love you. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Named
Here, all action.
Colorado Moose.
It's pretty good. Pretty
It's-
good. You approve,
Oh,
Ryan?
unparlayable.
Damn it. I wanted to parlay a bunch of coaching
Let's just-
candidate options earlier. Those are also unparlayable.
Come on, let us lose money.
See, what are you worried about?
I don't know.
I will literally give you a deposit of money to just take from me if you let me place this parlay.
Because it gives me a quick shot of dopamine.
Yeah, right. It's just a fun thing to do.
Yep. Okay.
Just the guy who constructs
Okay, now I
white
can't-
whales in his free
I
time.
can't parlay the Mikko points now, knowing that I can get such better value on it just betting it on its own. So I'm taking
Okay,
that
what
out.
about, could we do Cale?
Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Cale power play points.
Okay, and what's that?
Power play points. Cale Makar over 0.5, plus 140. So Jokic over 26.5. Cale Makar over 0.5 PPPs. That's power play points. Plus 368.
Boom.
We liked it. We like it.
There you go.
Maybe a Jokic SGP on top of it, but we don't have time for that today. You'll have to cook that up on your own.
Oh, man. Can we, however...
Oh, God. What have you done?
There are the player prop specials. So, like, Jokic 30-plus points and 14-plus rebounds at plus 400.
Oh, you mean Wednesday?
Yeah. Parlayed with a Makar power play point. That's plus 11 hundo.
It's tasty. It's tasty.
That's why his account is looking better than mine.
All right, guys. That's going to wrap it up for us.
It is.
Everyone bet responsibly.
The show was produced by Yahir Vasquez. Yep.
Oh, yeah. And come down for the Goaties on Saturday. It's going to be lit. We can figure out what other stuff you can bet on other than Colorado sports live in the Cathedral. Here's what I'll say, though, guys. It's going to be I have a really good feeling about the vibes tonight. So sometimes you just got to hitch on for the ride.
Got to, baby.
All right, we'll catch you guys later.